Ad spot number 2. We've officially done it.
What do we do, Max?
We keep getting paid for this.
Are you fucking serious? Who did it this time?
I don't know. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Mr.
Luca Sheffield. I am part of a band called Fistful of Rivers with a good friend of mine, Max Brown.
Right on. All right. What do you guys any idea like what you guys sound like?
Well, it's a combination of things as always.
Right on.
It sounds kind of interesting. A little bit of that, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah, did you bring us a clip?
I have a little clip for you.
Really? All right. Can you tell us what the song's called?
The song is called Bones.
All right, let's hear it. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty good, huh?
That sounds pretty good, you guys.
Yeah, I dig it. I would like to hear that. Do you guys
we've been working real hard.
Really? Do you guys have anything coming out?
Yeah, we have an EP coming out just next month, around the middle of next month.
Right on. Where can I find you guys?
Well, you can find us at facebook.com/fistful rivers.
Just one word?
One word.
All right, facebook.com/fistful rivers, and you can hear more wonderful music from these guys. We've got a whole episode here with Luca. We're looking forward to it. Let's get into it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to our show. As always, I'm your host, Max. I'm joined with Little Bear and our very special guest, Luca Sheffield from the band A Fistful of Rivers.
Hello.
This show is Dish Gods. We're here to dish on everything and everything.
And I mean everything.
You may notice that there's a slight shift in tone. Well, it's a new year and it's a new me. I'm trying out a new voice, new energy for the show. Keeping it real chill.
You sound like you belong on public radio.
I do. This is this is that time. You're probably listening to this late at night. Maybe you're driving through the city streets. Little girl in a big city. All the questions, none of the answers. Well, we're here to at least take your hand and help guide you through that journey.
I got your hand, little girl.
Jesus Christ, I can't. Okay. All right. Whatever. Let's just do it. Fuck it. No new me, no new year. It's all shit.
It's hopeless.
Everything just felt to shit right now. Fuck the new year. It's not even 2017.
Whatever.
Kiss my ass. That's what.
Let's just get into it. No pomp and circumstance. It's a new year. I'm here to fucking take shit by storm.
Where's the pomp?
There's a lot of pomp. Do you not hear the production?
There's more circumstance than
There's
pomp.
more circumstance than pomp. That's for sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's for goddamn sure.
We should get that on a t-shirt. I guess kind of the first thing I want to address, and I'm sure a lot of people are aware of, is Carrie Fisher.
Of course, we lost an idol.
Yeah.
And an icon.
Yeah, really, in many ways. And we could go on and list how beautiful she was, how, she was kind of the awakening of my love for the femininity in a woman. But,
Hands down, dude.
Yeah, we could talk about her amazing comedic abilities. We could also talk about her great support for the mental illness community and the addiction community. But, we could say all that. Steve Martin got some shit because he was talking about how beautiful she was. He was just trying to celebrate her fucking life, people.
Yeah. All he was doing is saying she was a beautiful woman, which she has been widely recognized for. What is so wrong with that?
I guess let's hear the statement.
God, you're putting me on the spot here. Yeah. Now I gotta fucking dig through. We're all prepared here.
Sorry, Max.
Yeah, he just said. He said,
and Max quotes.
When I was a young man, Carrie Fisher was the most beautiful creature I had ever seen. She turned out to be witty and bright as well. Wow. How dare you? So, yeah, can we just all of the new age feminists and feminazis out there, look, we're all here to support. We all support feminism. We support equality for everybody. But this new wave of feminism has gotten a little out of hand with the SJWs.
I'm a little bit of a feminazi myself, just a little bit.
No, well,
self-admittedly, I mean, like,
there's feminism, which is equality, and then there's the new age of feminism, which is like men and white straight men are the devil, and they shouldn't be fucking allowed in society. I'm all for women having equal pay and equal rights and all that shit.
Are you really? Because I'm not sure that you are.
I'm not sure either. I'm just trying to say whatever's going to sound good on the show, really. Whatever's going to get us more sponsors. I mean, Dance Monkey Dance. That's kind of my job. Yeah, can we just give the guy a break? Steve Martin's a sweetheart. He deserves
a break. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty...
Honestly, I mean, he had that fumble with the, what was that? Miss America or Miss Universe contest. But that was an honest mess up. I mean...
What happened?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So he was hosting this like beauty contest, and
Please tell me you're not talking about Steve Harvey.
Oh, seriously? Seriously?
We're talking about Steve Martin, the comedian, not Steve Harvey, the game show host.
Were you talking about Steve Harvey?
Oh fuck, dude! No shit.
Yeah.
Steve Martin. Like Steve, the white dude.
Martin, the white dude.
not the black dude.
Yeah. Oh. Steve Harvey, yeah.
Oh, no shit. Okay, well, Little Bear has nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Because fuck Steve Harvey. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
That's
all
I got to say.
I've been thinking about the wrong person this entire time.
Really?
For like, when did we bring this up? Like 3 hours ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
If this was Steve Harvey, I wouldn't be saying give him a break. I'd be saying
Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin's a sweetheart. He's like the Bill Nye of comedy.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
Do you know who Bill Nye is? Are you clear on who that person is?
Okay, now I am totally clear on.
You're not confusing Bill Nye with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's racist.
You confused Steve Martin for Steve Harvey.
It's an honest mistake. That was an honest to God mistake.
How do you feel about this?
You blatantly. I had an honest to God misnoming mistake, and you blatantly, you're a racist. I am not.
I'm a racist.
And I think you're a goddamn racist, and that's for goddamn sure.
Well, hey, reach out to us on Twitter and tell us who you think is more racist.
We'll set up a poll.
Yeah. Come vote at Dish Gods. We're also going to reach out to Steve Martin.
Who's more racist, Max or Little Bear?
Well, I mean, I know the answer to that one.
Obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, let's give Steve Martin a break. I think the fact that people are just celebrating her at all is really cool. Because she did the work that she's most famous for, she did 40 years ago. And people are still celebrating that. I mean, she did a lot of script doctoring and things like that, and a lot of comedy, but people are still celebrating her for the work that she did when she was young. I mean, just let everybody pay tribute to her in the way that they want.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean, what I'm saying.
There's no problem if you're trying to look at the work that she did when she was young. If you enjoyed that more than the work that she did when she was older, what's the problem?
Yeah,
you're still enjoying the work that she did.
Yeah,
as a person.
I'm more referring to how she was such a sex icon when she was younger, and how people are like, oh, she was so beautiful, and then she was one of those first kind of sex icons that wasn't just about being a girly girl. She was like a tough woman.
And that's, dude.
Yeah.
And I think that's highly overlooked now. I think that whole the whole icon of her being powerful has been dragged under the rug of her, that whole sexy icon type of look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But besides the fact that like slave outfit was one of her most powerful moments. She overcame her oppressor in that outfit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so
That's
I mean...
a good point.
So that degrading outfit is actually one of her most powerful moments.
Yeah. So, I guess with all that, here's to you, Carrie Fisher. Miss you a lot.
Seriously, she will be missed. She was an incredible person.
Yeah, honestly. So interesting, and we could talk about her for a whole episode, but that's not good radio, and we get paid the big bucks to do this. So, au revoir to you, Carrie Fisher. May your light continue to shine.
Arrivederci.
Oh, and also to her mother, Debbie Reynolds, who also sadly passed away the day after.
That's fucking trip.
Yeah, tragic shit. Great way to start out 2017, though. Yeah, well, I don't know. Let's just kind of get into it. The new year's upon us. You guys trying to change anything up? Do anything new?
Nope. Little bear.
Just keeping it simple?
Keeping it stagnant.
Yeah.
Not stagnant, but...
Static?
Static-ish.
Yeah, just sort of rolling with the punches.
Static?
Wow. Those are some words.
Dynamostat?
Yeah. Right on. Well, I get that. How about you, Luca? You trying to change anything up?
I have nothing I need to change about myself.
You're just kind of like the perfect apex of humanity.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm sort of like a Buddha-esque figure to the people who know me.
Right on. I can see that.
Which is not something I've ever asked for or anything, but they look to me for answers, and I just, I give them what I can.
It's more of a curse than a blessing.
Well, it's some of both. There's many things. It's a duality situation, but yeah, I mean, moving into the new year, I just, I take what I can get, and I just look for the hope in any situation.
Right on. Yeah, I'm just hoping things slow down. Cause
yeah, same here.
I just feel like, I don't know if it's 2016 in general. I don't want to be one of those guys who's all, 2016 sucks.
Oh, blame it all on fucking 2016.
I don't know if it's just last year, if it's been the last couple of years, but I just feel like everything's moved super fast. And I just would like it if, until May, we could just slow down. Let's just stop, take a look at our surroundings, and sort of let's just look at where we are, and then we can continue to move forward.
I think that's because you're getting old, Max.
Well, I have been getting old. I'm encountering a lot of health issues.
A lot of health issues.
A lot of health issues. Yeah, my knees are more than blown out. Yeah,
cold.
Yeah, I feel rain coming. That means my knee's gonna hurt. No, I just think let's just slow down. I mean, because I feel like in any day now, somebody's gonna say something about, all airplanes are now gasoline free, but you can only take them if you're willing to fly across the earth and fucking past the moon and whatever else. And I'm just like, can I just be me for 5 seconds?
Well, I know Luca likes that the earth and everything on it moves really fast. Mm-hmm. That we somehow, someday, fuse with computers.
Is that true?
And become androids or some kind of android-esque society.
Well, I mean, I guess I really what I'm hoping for. I mean, my main, dream, with just the progression of technology and, whatever, is just that I'll be able to be cryogenically frozen so that I will be able to be revived in a state where they would be able to put me into any kind of body or machine or whatever that could just sustain my brain, who I really am, in my head, and just be able to live as long as I want.
That would be
in whatever
awesome.
body I choose.
See, I feel like,
dude. I'm sorry to interject.
No, you're good.
But that idea, Black Mirror, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to watch that show.
Dude,
yeah, you
there's
gotta get
an
on
episode that's literally just like that.
Yeah.
People die and they get uploaded into the cloud and they live for eternity. They're conscious. Them is totally there.
I am extremely interested in that idea.
No, you have to, because I feel like that show has a good episode that's a good metaphor for how our world is. There's an episode where this guy works on a treadmill generating power.
I love that episode.
And I guess spoilers or whatever, but when he's in his cabin, I guess, or his room, whatever, his cell, whatever you want to call it, he has wall to wall, floor to ceiling screens, and then these ads for
He's just
porn,
inundated with ads.
Yeah, these ads for porn come up when he's brushing his teeth, because his mirror is also a screen, so it comes up and it's oh, check out these girls, and then he's no go, but he gets a penalty whenever he tries to skip the ads.
He has to pay his credits that he's earned from riding
working,
bike
to
skip the ad.
And then at one point at the if he tries to cover his eyes and just legit like not even look at it, it pauses the video and waits until he opens his fucking eyes.
That's incredible.
You have to watch it.
That's incredible.
It's so
I have to
powerful.
watch this,
it's
man.
so powerful.
It's insane.
And
I love this
I can't believe I haven't seen it
I
yet.
love Black Mirror.
That
like-
is so up my alley. That's
yeah,
incredible.
but I feel like we're like literally like 10 steps away from that.
Yeah.
Like we have like we have like smartphones, and now there's like smart billboards.
We have the building blocks to that technology.
Yeah, like in
right
I
now.
wouldn't be surprised if in 10 years that kind of stuff was all over the place.
I would not be shocked.
I'm scared, but I'm also excited for my cyberpunk future, to become like a nightmare fantasy of just like of just strange, bizarre, new problems of humanity, and just questioning like what it is to even just like be yourself or whatever, know.
But on that whole topic, I feel moving too fast like that does have its consequences. Like if you don't stop to smell the roses, meaning like if you don't stop like on all these things we're researching, you move so fast, you're like, okay, I found this, now I found that, now I found that. Why don't you stop and research what you found instead of jumping so quickly to be like, oh, I found this now, I found this. What if the cure for whatever you were looking for, or
was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, but you're too focused on what's coming up.
Yeah, and I feel like with smartphone technology, I guess more personal technology, I'll say, like laptops and tablets and things like that. I'm not gonna come up and say we don't need to focus on that, but I feel like we're at a really good spot with all that tech. I feel like it all does really cool shit.
Yeah.
Like it does at this point. It almost does like too much shit. Like there's so many features on all of these devices that I would never use or think about using. So it's like, what if we just take a break? Hey Apple, like we don't need another iPhone. I get that it's like, oh, this time it's slimmer and it's got longer battery life, but it's like, I'm good.
Yeah,
It doesn't make business sense for them to take a break.
Well,
so
of course it doesn't make business sense.
But
It doesn't
this
make-
is like a break because they haven't been done any really major revisions or huge improvements to the design of the phones, smartphones we all use and stuff. Because it's reached a point where it's at a really good point where it can do all the things you need to do.
Yeah, since like 2011, it's basically just been like the biggest like things are like cosmetic. It's either it's smaller. Here are the updates to new phones. It's smaller, it's faster, and it lives longer. That's it. That's been the landscape for 5 years. It's not like, well, this phone has X-ray vision, and this phone can like microwave your fucking hot pockets for you on a dime. Like
that would be awesome.
Yeah, like there's nothing really new and inventive about the smartphone. So I feel like with all this technology, it's like, cool, I've got it. I don't need
Speaking of new phones with faster memory or more memory, I wish that was a more common thing amongst new phones.
Yeah.
That alone, like that's a selling point for people, and that's a big selling point for people is how much memory do you have in your phone? Not only memory, but RAM.
Yeah.
Memory on your phone is a huge selling point for the basic customer. Like, okay, how much music can you hold on your phone? How much RAM does your phone have? Because that's how fast your phone's gonna run with all those other stupid apps you have running on your phone. Because if you only have X amount of RAM, but you have all this other shit running, your phone's either gonna lag or lock up, and you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
That's just lost on most people, though. Like,
I know that's lost, but if they want to see more increases in sales amongst their lower ranking or lower income quote unquote customers,
that's me.
then they would increase the RAM on these phones, and then they would see the more satisfied customer, and then they would probably spend more money to buy the more expensive phones in the lower ranking areas.
Yeah, true.
Do you see what I'm saying?
My mom thinks that they, with each update to the firmware, that they make it so that your phone runs slower, so that you want to buy the new revision.
I believe that.
Yeah, I'm behind that.
I also like I'm under the belief that they only build their phones to last maybe a year or 2 years.
Yep.
Before they start to like show major problems.
Or have you noticed if you have an app that's been running and it's been notifying you to, hey, update, and have you noticed that it progressively runs slower and slower the more you ignore the update app?
Yeah.
So the more you
I want to say that's like conspiracy theory bullshit.
No,
we've
done a conspiracy theory episode, and we can't get back into that territory.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, but
have you noticed
I believe
that?
it.
No,
it does
I haven't
happen.
noticed that.
Try it.
Yeah.
Just,
don't update your apps. See what happens.
Don't update some apps and just let it go, and progressively you will notice.
But we're talking a lot about the future, but I want to get retrospective for a second.
Like back into our time.
Yeah, let's just take a step. Let's breathe. Let's just kind of look, because big news from the Smash Mouth camp. They are re-recording their debut album, Fush You Mang.
For sure, man.
What?
For sure, man.
Why are you saying that?
That's the name of the album.
No,
For sure, man.
No, it's like Fu Manchu. Fush You Mang.
For sure, man.
I can't believe that's it.
God,
Smash Mouth.
damn it.
I have to agree with Little Bear. It makes more sense to me. I have no idea what the hell this is, but
Oh, Smash Mouth. That's a band after my own heart. That is so 90s. It's not even funny.
For sure, man.
All right, well,
That's not 90s, because I say that shit all the time, dude. For sure, man.
okay, well, let me correct myself. Smash Mouth is re-recording their debut album.
Wait, is Steve Harwell on this record?
No, because he's dead.
Oh, man, my bad. Rest in peace, Steve.
Yeah, so they're re-recording their debut album, For Sure Mang.
For sure, man.
For sure, that's what I said.
No.
For sure. Don't get on me about my speaking again, all right? You did this last episode. Let me just talk in peace. So they're re-recording it as an acoustic album. Like,
Wait. They're re-recording
yeah,
an album that they already have made.
Yeah, as an acoustic record.
With the ghost of Steve Harwell.
No, it's their new singer.
Who's Steve Harwell?
He's the lead singer.
He's the dead lead
he was
singer
the
of
lead singer
Smash
Oh
of
my
Smash Mouth.
god!
This
is the stupidest. Okay, let me just say it real quick. Smash Mouth is the fucking worst.
Whoa. Well, we're gonna take a break.
Can you guys hear
Yeah,
the
we'll be-
cringe?
We'll be back.
Okay, what is so wrong with Smash Mouth?
Well, I had to listen to a lot of Smash Mouth. My ex-girlfriend really liked them, and would just play like a bunch of their songs like in rotation all the time.
Unironically?
Yeah, like she was really into them.
Wow,
Sugar Ray too. There was those like it was just intertwined. Like it was just like
wow.
it was just playlist of those two guys or whatever. And that shit's fucking awful, man. I don't know what the fuck you guys can see in that.
All Star is a timeless classic. Yeah, drop that.
Yeah, dude.
And then what's the other one they did? I'm a Believer. That's a cover of a song. But, oh well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesomely bad cover
They've
of
just,
I'm a Believer.
Smash Mouth is just like the perfect band. I mean, I can't think of a better mix of instrumentation and vocal talent than Smash Mouth. They're kind of like the chocolate cake of music, I think, because it's just like it goes down real easy, really simple.
You know that
Can't
chocolate
get it wrong.
cake that you can buy in any grocery store?
Yeah, that's Smash Mouth.
That's them.
I think you should look at them in a different light, though. I think you're looking at them like, I want to enjoy this music. Nobody enjoys Smash Mouth. You just experience them.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just try it.
I can
Nobody
see that.
enjoys riding the bus. They just do it. Nobody enjoys going to the airport.
It's like when
they just do it.
It's like when I watched Requiem for a Dream, and I was like, "This is the most horrible thing I've ever seen." But
are you serious?
But I love it. But I
Dude,
love it.
That
It's
movie
incredible.
Is fucking awesome.
It's incredible. But I just
Are you dissing
cried.
this movie right
Oh,
now?
I'm not dissing it. I'm saying it's horrible. Like it was gut wrenchingly depressing and just so like it just put me in a horrible place. But it was a beautiful thing, you know. But it's like
that's what Smash Mouth.
I could never recommend that
What are these
movie as like a fun
feelings?
time or something.
What are feelings? What is this gut wrenching?
It's like whenever I
don't
walk into
understand
a
this.
record store,
Little Bear doesn't have feelings.
I don't want to buy the Smash Mouth album, but I have to. I have like
we're still talking about Smash Mouth.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's all we're talking about. This is our Smash Mouth fancast.
Okay.
I have like
Smash
20
Mouth and Requiem for a Dream are actually very, very similar.
Yeah, it's like
In
did you know
they're
that if
both
you
gut wrenching experiences?
if you play the Smash Mouth album, the debut album,
backwards,
over Requiem for a Dream,
Oh.
it syncs up perfectly.
serious.
Yeah. And if you play their debut
I
album,
guess the arc does fit in the album.
yeah.
It totally
and if you
does.
play
Now that I
Smash
think
Mouth's
of it.
debut album, and then you intersplice each track with tracks from Radiohead's Kid A, it actually creates like a whole concept record.
That's a fucking
Damn,
symphony.
I'm gonna
in
have to
itself,
try
dude.
that.
That's
you know,
insane.
I'm totally joking right now, but if Radiohead and Smash Mouth got together to make an album, I think that would be just
that would be something I could possibly be interested in.
no.
interested in listening to.
I would pre-order that.
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Okay. Radiohead is
Yeah,
pretty good.
Radiohead's great.
Not pretty good. They're awesome.
Yeah, Radiohead and Smash Mouth are on two opposite sides of the spectrum,
Right?
in every sense
But they
of the
say
word.
in every sense of the word, opposites attract.
Yeah.
Well,
people.
Radiohead.
Opposites attract.
I've already on the record saying that Smash Mouth is like the worst thing ever, and Radiohead is my absolute favorite band.
So if they did a record together, that would be amazing.
So that
right?
would be that would
Yeah.
it almost be like the Grey album, the Danger
Yeah.
Mouse album, where he mashed up the Beatles
Danger
and
Mouth?
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Danger Mouth.
Danger Mouth, Radio Mouth, Smash Head.
Mouth. Smash Head.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
shit.
Dude.
We're doing all the work for you guys.
Just get together.
Yeah.
Just get together. Come on.
Let's start a Kickstarter. Can we start a Kickstarter?
I think
Is that
we
how
could.
these things work?
Yeah, let's do it.
If we come to both bands,
We'll
with
meet
like,
you halfway on this.
if we
come
come
on, people.
if we come to Radiohead and Smash Mouth with like $1 million, do you think that they do it?
Let's set the bar a little
Will you
lower.
throw your artistic credibility in the trash
Are you
for $1
kidding
million?
me? Artistic credibility.
$250,000 for a Kickstarter.
Okay,
That's all we're asking.
$250K to get Smash Mouth and Radiohead in the studio to do one song. I just need that one
One
song.
entire song?
One song. Look, at the very least, do one song.
It's kind of like when all those artists came together and held
do We Are
hands.
the World?
Yeah, to pray
Yeah.
for AIDS or whatever they prayed for.
Radiohead and Smash Mouth need to come together to just do one perfect song. That's all I need. If I can get that, I'll die a happy man. So I guess we're going to marinate on that. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the episode. Thanks for sticking around.
Thank you.
Big thanks to A Fistful of Rivers for sponsoring this episode. It's our second sponsor we've got. We're on a hot streak right now. Yeah, I mean, you said that you guys are working on a EP, right?
Yeah.
Coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be sometime in January,
Okay.
about the middle of January. Doesn't have a name yet, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty great.
Right on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And we can find you guys at facebook.com/fistfulrivers, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Just all one word. So that's facebook.com/fistfulrivers. Keep an eye out for their new EP. Love these guys. Can't wait to hear more from them. Yeah, so hopefully if you guys know of any local bands, artists, or anything of the like that you guys would like to hear on the show for us to plug, or maybe we can get a sponsor, get a little mutual situation going.
Right.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine. We'd love it if you guys would just hit them up on Twitter, hit them up on Facebook, go into their store physically and demand that they sponsor our show.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. We're reaching out to celebrities right now. Shia LaBeouf has yet to call me back. Steve Martin has yet to call me back.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey has yet to call me back. The Smash Mouth Camp has yet to call me back. You guys are noticing a pattern here. We need you guys to make this happen, okay?
Yeah, it's a grassroots movement here.
Yeah, we literally spend all of none of our money on this show, but we need money in.
Yeah. We can't progress without your help.
We can't progress without money.
This show is dying.
Yeah.
It is on its last
we are
leg.
festering. We're like,
Got gangrene over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're chopping off
Seriously
limbs.
sick.
So
we let go Jesse. He's not even here anymore.
yeah,
He bailed.
He bailed. Everybody's
He
jumping
smelled the
ship.
sickness and he bailed.
Yeah, everybody's jumping ship. So if you can just find it in your heart to continue that Christmas giving spirit and just take 15 minutes out of every hour of your day.
That's all we ask.
Harass people.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, harass people on Twitter, local business owners, big business owners, politicians, celebrities, musicians, anything you can think of. Anybody will succeed by being attached to our brand. So just look within yourself, find the strength, find the energy to make that happen. We'd really appreciate it. And you know what? Those of you who do, anybody who can get us a sponsor, we'll allow them to hang out with us for one free recording session.
Yeah.
We won't pay for
Absolutely.
your ticket. We won't pay for your transportation.
Or your housing.
Or your housing. You can't stay with me. You can't stay with Little Bear. But you can just hang out with us for an hour while we record. Is that
Because
worth it?
We're super cool.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, see, famous musician over here. He thinks it's worth it. So, once again, big thanks to A Fistful of Rivers for sponsoring our episode. Facebook.com/A Fistful of Rivers. We're going to get right back into the show.
Wrong.
What did I
Fistful
say?
Rivers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Once again, big thanks to A Fistful of Rivers for sponsoring our show.
Fistful Rivers. Not
That's
fistful.
our Facebook
That's the
URL.
Facebook.
I'm saying the band name and then the Facebook URL.
No, you're
You
not.
corrected it for the.
Are you sure that it's A
Dude,
Fistful of
Fistful
Rivers?
Rivers.
Are you sure?
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure I was
Fistful
saying it
Rivers.
correctly.
God damn it.
All right. Either way, thank you for sticking around with us for our show. We hope you're enjoying our first episode of 2K17. A lot of exciting stuff. The holidays are now finally behind us. The crazy holiday season. Did you guys do any traveling this year?
I tried not to.
Okay, and did
I
you succeed?
succeeded in not.
Yeah.
Travel.
For the most part.
Really?
The most I had to travel is about 30 miles, which is not bad.
Did you fly or drive?
Drove, of course.
Well, that's just a common question. I mean, maybe you got like a jet that you can just fly around.
I
in.
wish. Or
Yeah.
a helicopter.
Or like a
A
hang
flying
glider.
car.
Flying.
You know, we're supposed to have
McFly
those
over
by
here.
now.
Yeah, serious.
I've been lied to.
Parents lied to us. Grandparents lied to us.
Who isn't lying is the
Fucking-
real question.
Would you be surprised to see a flying car at
Bugs
this point?
Bunny lied
Just
to me.
flying around?
No,
Like,
I'm waiting for it.
you're just like, oh, there it is.
They've got self-driving cars.
I was told that this would be here, so. there
Yeah,
it is.
I'm expecting it any day. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of flying. Had to go down south and see some family. I haven't flown in probably a year,
Really?
and that was a harrowing experience.
Do you fly often? Are you a frequent flyer?
No, I would if I could afford it, but I usually can't. I can usually afford about one plane trip a year, so I chose to fly out for Christmas, and wow, that was intense. I forgot how, like, everybody at the airport just doesn't follow this rule of, like, let's just be cool to each other, and it's like, when I was trying to get in line to board the plane, at first it started out pretty organized because it's like, you know, you get your first class people, your premium card people, whatever. But as soon as they're like, all right, group 1 and group 2, people are just like, okay, I'm going to stand here in this line and there's obviously an end of the line, but I'm just going to kind of shove my fucking whole situation in the center and like nobody says anything. Here's what I would like. I would like some...
Well, see, that's
People
why
should be divided into classes.
right, and that's why
Yeah.
those people pay for those tickets.
Well, okay, but that's
to
what I'm
board
saying.
first, and then the general scum can sit and they can deal amongst
Yeah.
themselves while I am drinking my fucking mimosa on the airplane.
Do you fly
waiting
first
for-
class?
Of course, dude.
See, I've never flown first class, so...
Of course, man. You sit down.
You don't look like you've flown first
They
class.
serve you while all the other assholes are boarding the plane, arguing with their screaming children, pieces of shit. You know, and you're just sitting there and you're like, I'm better than everyone else right now.
All I'm saying is I think there should be like a security guard who handles the line and is like, no, motherfucker, you can't just cut. You got to go to the
Wait,
fucking
no, it's not.
obvious
It's not
end."
enough that they hinder our rights and experiences at the beginning of the airport. Now you want them to hinder us herding us in
What
like
experience
cattle
are you looking
onto
to have
this
at the
fucking
airport?
tin box, dude.
What experiences
You
are they
have
hindering you
fucking
from?
SS written all over you.
What
dude,
experience are they hindering you from in the airport? At the very
of
beginning.
enjoying just being able to travel, being alive, traveling, leisure.
Oh my god.
You know,
it's
traveling.
So
That's the
difficult.
whole thing about the airport. Go see exotic places.
Yeah.
Go to a place that's
But
not your
first,
home.
please just take
That's
off
not
your
what it's
shoes.
about anymore. It's no longer a go see exotic places. It's a utility thing. It's like, oh, I have to get somewhere, so we have to
Yeah.
go through this entire process of pain
Yeah,
and
but
turmoil.
what's this process? You don't have a process of on the highway. Any Joe Schmo with a fucking bomb can get on the highway
Yeah, well, that's
without any hindrance. Without any hindrance.
That's because the highway
Some
isn't dangerous.
stupid asshole.
You can't
Yeah.
fly your car into the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
But you
Coming
can drive
soon.
right next to it.
Oh my. Okay.
You can drive
Okay.
into like the
You
first
could
floor.
drive right next to the White House. Oh,
There is a terrorist listening to this podcast right now who is like, why didn't I think of that?
right.
So
Of course, mind-blowing stuff, people.
It's really-
Mind-blowing.
Terrorists love podcasts.
Mind-blowing
I've
stuff.
I've never been on a government watch list before, so this is
Well,
fun
you
for
are
me.
now,
Yeah.
so thank you very much.
No, I just feel like, you know what, at the airport, it's kind of like Lucas said. It's like, it's a utility thing. But honestly, like, that's kind of how I feel about, like, at least flying. I feel like when I was younger, it was like this cool thing. I was like, I get to be X many miles in the sky. I get to look at the clouds and see the city and the ants. And now it's like, just fucking put me in my seat. Let me knock myself out with medication. Let me wake up on the where I need to be. That's it. If I could travel everywhere,
Wouldn't that
way,
be the greatest?
I
just want to wake up where I need to be.
If I could go everywhere that way, like I have to drive like 5 minutes to work. If I could remove that 5 minutes from my day and spend that 5 minutes unconscious, I would. Like, it's insane. I don't need to be awake for that flight.
Those 5 minutes of the commute from here to there is the only chance I have to listen to this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like
So if I were to just be able to be transported instantly,
you'd lose.
I would
that.
have no reason.
Well, no.
Literally no reason to listen to this
Look,
podcast.
I am a traveler. I drove across the country to move to Washington. And that road trip was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And I'm looking forward to taking another road trip. But flying is a different story. You have less control when you're flying. I had to be seated next to a young child on my flight back. And let me tell you, that was super cool.
Did you buy your ticket?
Yeah.
You had the option of choosing your seat.
I know, and I didn't.
Did you not?
Well, they actually asked me to switch seats before I boarded. Somebody
because-
needed to be next to their father because they didn't buy their ticket, so they wanted to switch with me, and I tried to do a good deed, so I was like, you know what? I'll switch seats. I'll take the aisle seat.
Good on you. But this is always why you buy a premium or business class.
Okay.
See, again,
Are you gonna
reiterating that point.
throw me some dollars so I can do
Expert
that?
Flyer.
No, but maybe you should start saving some extra
I
dollars.
am. I'm
before
scrimping my
you
pennies.
before you.
But
you-
that all goes to Smash Mouth CDs, so I don't have a lot left.
Thanks a lot, Steve Harwell.
Yeah, honestly.
Dick.
Burn in hell.
Fuck Steve Harwell.
But yeah, I don't know. Speaking of money, I kind of wanted to touch on some shoes because when I was back home, I stumbled upon this pair of boots that I wanted to buy. I'm not really I'm trying to up my shoe game a little bit, and I
Yeah,
found this pair of boots.
I feel that.
$50. They were amazing, and I didn't pull the trigger. I'm glad I didn't.
Why? Why?
I didn't want to fly with new shoes and everything.
Dude.
But I took a picture. I figured I could find a
What
better
the
deal
fuck?
online. Look, I was like, do I really? I never buy shoes. Shoes are such a thing for me. Like, my dad is really into shoes, right? He's got 20, 30 pairs of shoes. Me, I'm like, give me 3. Give me work shoes, maybe 4.
I
Work
have
shoes.
only ever had one pair of shoes.
Yeah, it's like give me everyday shoes, work shoes, exercise shoes, maybe something nice. Something to wear to like a job interview.
Right.
Other than that, I feel like anything else is just a little over the top. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yeah, maybe a nice pair of boots could do me good. Who knows? But
Dude, boots always come in handy.
yeah,
You walk out in the rain, snow, do some work in them. You can go out somewhere nice if you clean them up, polish them.
yeah.
They're nice again.
Well, how do you feel about shoes? Are you like a shoe guy?
I'm not a shoe guy. I'm kind of like you in a sense. But dude, seriously, $50 for a pair of shoes and you didn't want to fly with them?
No.
What the fuck?
It's hard for me to buy shit like that. Like anytime I have to buy clothes or shoes or anything like that, I'm just like, I can wait. It's hard. It feels like an unnecessary expense. You know what I mean?
Dude, boots to me are never an unnecessary expense.
Well, see, and that's the thing. But
Because
you
How
live
many
in
pairs
Washington.
of shoes do you own?
right now, as of now,
Yeah,
Yes.
currently
2.
2.
Okay,
What are they? Like
house slippers,
Okay.
and shoes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about where I am.
Yeah.
I actually do own a pair of cheap dress shoes right now.
Yeah. Same.
Well, I
They haven't been
guess
beaten to hell
I
yet.
do have dress shoes
Yeah.
as well.
just in case you have an event like a
They're
wedding.
Good. They're
or,
good for like weddings, funerals,
job interviews.
Exactly.
So many funerals.
A nice dark pair of shoes.
Yeah, just that's all you need. Yeah, I don't know. Shoes are such a weird thing because, like I said, my dad is super into shoes and he's always trying to push me into becoming a shoe
I got
guy.
friends that are like shoe fanatics.
You gotta be a shoe guy, man.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, look at this
shoe game, son.
Yeah, it's like look at this like crocodile skin dress shoe. And that's like
Dude,
fucking
I've seen people
tan.
scrub the bottom of their shoes. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna walk 2 feet and they're gonna be as dirty as they are before you scrub them.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
I'm all for
fucking
taking
matter,
care
man.
of your shit, but like, I don't know.
Shoes are on the bottom of that list.
Yeah.
Of like
Upkeep and
upkeep and like whatever. I understand wanting to look good and like your game, whatever you fuck you got going on.
swag.
But at the bare minimum, are they waterproof or did you waterproof them? And do they stink?
Yeah. I don't know. For me, like, I've never really, like, cleaned my shoes. I remember, like, when I used to have to go to the mall, whenever I was walking through, I would wear this scuzzy pair of fucking Adidas sneakers, and the dude's always like, hey, they got the fucking shoe cleaning people there. And they're like, yeah, do you want me to clean your shoes? And I'm like, dog, like, why the fuck would I want this pair of sneakers clean? Look at how shitty they are. Do you think I give a fuck
I've never had anyone ask me
about how they look?
to clean my shoes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a shoe cleaner in my life.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you
where
guys
the
just gotta
fuck
go-
are you from?
Go to the mall right there, right down the street, and it's just like, yeah, they're fucking all over the place. It's kind of weird.
I don't believe you.
Really? All right, we'll go. We're gonna have a podcast field trip. Maybe we'll do a podcast in the mall, and we'll talk to some of these people. But yeah, I don't know. That was just something on my mind. Has anybody seen Rogue One in the room?
I have not.
I have not yet. I'm surprised.
I'm
you
the
didn't see it,
only
little
person
bear.
who's seen it
No,
in here.
man.
Oh
I don't
my
like Star Wars that much.
Oh really?
What?
I'm not a big Star Wars
Okay,
guy.
let's
I
not
mean,
get crazy.
I like Star Wars.
There you go.
But-
And Finn.
No.
Nothing else
there's
needs to
more.
be.
There's more. Not as much as Max.
There we go. All right.
Because he's an asshole about it.
I'm not an asshole about it. I'm just
Yeah.
passionate.
You're passionate about Star Wars.
Yeah,
Passionate
that's
about
like-
Star Wars.
I am too.
Yeah, see? But you haven't seen Rogue
you
One.
just
No,
What's up
see,
with that?
resemble
Well,
Trump
see, that's
more
the-
and more
I'm,
the more you
I'm
talk.
passionate about old Star Wars. I'm passionate about those 3 movies.
Yeah, but what about, Force Awakens? Force Awakens was
Force
tight.
Awakens was
Princess
great.
Amidala
Yeah,
and
it was-
Jar Jar.
Yeah, I'm
Those
so
3
so
movies
passionate
were-
about Jar Jar.
Yeah,
man.
Those
I'm-
3 movies.
I am
Didn't you-
passionately. I hate Jar Jar so.
Didn't you
fucking
see my
much.
Jar Jar neck tattoo?
Dude.
It's all of his quotes from the episode 1.
Lucas is never allowed on our show again. Ever again.
Well, I mean, let's just kind of get into it, though. I mean,
I'm
Rogue
going to call
One.
you Lucan for the rest of the show.
Rogue One was dope. I can't believe you guys haven't seen it.
Not yet, dude. I've been waiting.
I've
For
heard a
what?
bunch. I've heard a bunch.
Ricky
I've heard
said
a
he was
whole.
going to go with me, and he fucking bailed on me like an asshole.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
I don't want to see a movie alone. Like, what kind of... I
Really?
mean, I like... And don't get me wrong, I love being alone.
You
But-
are alone all the time, anyway.
Dude, why did... I try to hang out with you guys, but this is the only time I get to hang out with anybody.
Yeah, because we're, quote unquote, busy
Yeah.
the rest of the time.
quote
Busy.
unquote.
Yeah, we've got lives. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was great. It's one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
Part of it for me is I don't want to get burned. I've been hurt so bad by those prequels. I can't really, even begin to tell you right now just like how much I hate those prequels and
Yeah.
just the whole.
Well, I'm telling you, let's
Like-
go. We'll go see it together.
Yeah, we should.
We'll all get a posse. We'll go check it out because I'm
a little bit scared. You know.
No, I came out of that movie just being like in awe, like more so than I was with episode 7.
Yeah.
So it's great.
This is the first, like spin-off movie you could say or something.
Yeah.
So it's showing the just what the franchise, the whole
universe,
the entire marketing scheme that they are building for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it can be unsettling to look at, possibly, or maybe it's a great movie. Maybe it's just more great Star Wars. Movies.
I thought it was amazing. One thing that I kind of wanted to talk about from that was kind of like this thing I'm noticing in media where it's like if you just put a woman at the front of your movie, they call it a strong female lead. It doesn't matter what the deal is. I know Little Bear, you kind of were feeling kind of some way about it.
They, oh, look at her, she's a strong female lead, and it's like, okay, did we just forget about like Princess Leia and all these other strong female leads that have already been out?
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to iterate that point? You shouldn't have to. It's look at this strong lead.
We're talking about the main character of this movie, right?
No, we're talking about
in general, all of media. Because like that's the big thing now is like there was the Hunger Games series with
what's her face that fucked up the Hawaiian burial sites.
What?
Yeah, and then there was fucking Divergent. I haven't seen these movies. Divergent, and then Star Wars. Like there's a lot of women being cast in lead roles, which is like super cool and great. I'm digging it, but it's just like just because a woman is in like an action movie and she's the lead, it doesn't automatically make her a strong female lead. I feel like that title has become sort of moot at this point.
Yeah, it's just being tossed around.
It's just like,
oh, look at this lead, and it's like, okay, we get it, but at this point in time now, like,
it's not a crazy thing to have a woman being the lead of your movie.
Right?
That's the hot move.
Why should that be ever a point? That's not the point.
And I mean, it's cool. It's a cool thing, but it's kind of like my issue with Rogue One. And I mean, SJWs can fucking call me a racist or whatever, but like all of the
here we go.
All of the cast, right? Everybody made a big fucking deal about like, oh my god, there's a Mexican guy who's starring in the movie. And I'm like,
for what?
For Rogue One. One of the main characters is Mexican. He's a Mexican citizen.
And
people
he's
were
playing some crazy space alien.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
oh my god, Mexicans playing an alien.
There's a Mexican.
Who the fuck cares?
No, they were like, there's a Mexican, there's a Chinese guy, there's a Middle Eastern guy, there's a white woman, and they were just like, look at the diversity on this cast. And I'm like, I just see a bunch of fucking space people.
Characters. Exactly.
I just see characters. Why do the fuck
why does race play into any of that?
And it's
they're all aliens. To me.
They're aliens on a screen
or whatever.
Illegal aliens.
Illegal aliens.
No, but it's just like, why the fuck does it matter? And I'm all for equal opportunity. I'm all for, people come and they say like, well, you don't connect to the character if they don't look like you. And I'm like, last time I checked, I don't look like Luke Skywalker, but I connected with him. I don't connect with...
a little bit like Luke Skywalker.
Thank you. I don't connect, I don't look like fucking Yoda, but I connected with that green son of a bitch.
Yeah. I've never met anybody that looks like Yoda.
Yeah,
like in Rogue One, I don't look like fucking the Imperial droid K2SO, but I connect with him. And it's like if the only thing that makes you connected to a fictional character is your appearance and the similarities in your physical appearance,
race,
and where your race is,
or your genetic makeup,
then it's like, what the fuck? And then, but you have all these fucking SJW cunts, like in fucking BuzzFeed and MTV, being like, don't look at me like a race, or look at me like this specific race. I can't keep up with any of it. It's like, what the fuck do you want? What do you want me to call you? What do you want to be seen as? It's just like, can we just let these people be people? Like Diego Luna, the guy from Rogue One who was Mexican, he seems like a great dude. He does. He's a very good actor. He seems like a good father and all kinds of shit. But it's just like, why the fuck does it matter that you're Mexican? It shouldn't. I mean, right now it sort of does because it's sort of a hot thing with Trump and everything.
Oh, hot topic.
Hot topic.
Everyone's hot. Like, everyone's hot on this.
But it's just like, I don't know. It just kind of rubbed me. It seems weird to me. I'm just like, it's a cool cast of people.
It just seems, to me, it seems weird because 15 years ago, this was never an issue.
Yeah, nobody was criticizing.
A Mexican or someone of a different race playing a role was never an issue.
Yeah.
You know? Unless it was like blackface. Then, of course, always, you know, it's an issue. But now, it's like, it seems anytime someone of a, you know, quote, you know, what do you call that?
Controversial.
Diverse.
No.
Mundane.
Suppressed.
Oppressed.
Oppressed.
So many.
You were like 75% there. You just forgot the S.
Thanks. Oppressed, you know, society, you know, be it by gender, race, whatever.
Yeah. Now
it's like anytime any one of them comes up into a lead role, then it's kind of like when you're making soup in a kitchen.
How so?
It's a big mess, man. It's just a big fucking mess. It's like when you have a big pot of creamy soup. And you're trying to move it off the burner onto the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're trying to ladle some into a bowl.
Yeah.
You stick that ladle in too fast. And that soup, that creamy soup, hits you in the face.
Oh, that's the worst.
Dude, Soupkake, man.
Holy shit. Did you just come up with Soupkake?
It's the worst thing ever. Because you can wipe it off and get it off your apron or your shirt. It's there. Those stains remain. Just like the stains in your soul.
Shame stains?
Those shame stains run deep.
Well, Soupkake is like, that's a whole fucking conceptual thing right there.
You know, I'm ashamed to say it, but I feel like I experience Soupkake on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah, I think I've been Soupkake one too many times in my lifetime.
See, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed.
Well,
let's get it out, man.
Is it Soupkake when like you microwave some soup in your microwave, which is where you microwave things, and like you do it too long or you don't put the paper towel on it and it kind of explodes all over the inside of your microwave? Is that called Soupkake too?
That could be considered. Yeah.
I think we just coined like a new fucking term.
Dude, get on Urban Dictionary right now.
Hashtag Soupkake. Everybody tweet out your worst Soupkake stories.
Please, let's hear them.
Let's just, and then for the older folks who listen to this who don't maybe understand what half of that word means, Little Bear, maybe you want to explain?
Nope.
No? Should we just let them live in mystery or discover it for yourself? Just see what happens.
Discover it for yourself. Hashtag
Soupkake.
Kake.
Soupkake. Yeah, I mean, that was a great analogy. But we have one more thing I want to get to before we sign off here. If you hear the bell right now, you'll understand that we're coming back to Kanye Watch.
Whoa. Whoop, whoop.
Well, I already added in the sound effect.
Oh,
so everything is unnecessary.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's all
my
in
headphones
post.
are broken.
No, it's just in post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Kanye Watch. West is making some big moves.
Big moves and fucking up hard.
Big moves. He met with Donald Trump.
Idiot.
Wrong. And they met to discuss the issues, I guess. Which, I mean, who two better people to meet to figure out all of America's problems?
I mean, we're discussing the big issues right now, so I gotta wonder what they're discussing right now.
I mean, like, do you think that Kanye West was just like, hey, Donald.
Yo, what's up, man?
What do you think the president does? And Donald Trump was just like, I don't know. That's my Donald.
Is that Donald?
That's how he sounds to me. He's like, I don't know.
Oh, God.
I'm a little over my head here, Kanye West. Can you help me out? And Kanye was just like...
That was very droopy.
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
Like Donald Trump, you know, hey, guys.
Okay, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Should we do like a little bit right now? I'll be Kanye and you be Donald?
I'll be down.
And then Luca, you can be like, ooh, you can be like the secretary. Hey, Donald Trump.
Hey,
nice
what's
to
up?
meet you.
I'm Donald Trump.
I'm Kanye West.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm wearing a sweater that I made myself. I didn't make it myself, but I designed it. I had some little old ladies in an Asian sweatshop make it for me.
That's funny because I own those people.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah, I guess.
Touch it.
I'll fire them if I do.
Yeah, touch it.
I don't want to.
It's soft. Touch it.
I'll hire someone to touch it. Don't ask me to touch it again.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
That's-
Wrong.
I'm taking your
Wrong.
bits.
Hey, guys, I thought
Wrong.
I thought you guys wanted to work together.
Wrong.
I'm here to discuss the issues with you, Mr. Trump, because George
I
Bush
only
hated
need to hear the issues like at the end of every week.
George Bush hated black people. Do you hate black people?
I think everyone tries to need to live together.
Very well spoken, sir. I'm glad we could get together to discuss the issues. I got to go work on my album. Peace.
I will pay for this.
Album.
All right, peace. That's how I imagine that conversation went.
Dude, I think it totally went like that.
Did you see Kanye West's New Year's resolution?
What was this?
When?
No, what was his resolution?
He wants everybody to be happy.
That's his resolution.
What?
I think. I mean, as good of a host as I
Kanye.
try to be, I didn't read the whole article. I just saw it. I clicked on it.
Is he like maybe? I mean, can we all just like step back for a second and
I thought you didn't want to step. I thought we had to keep moving forward.
Okay, in a different sense, let's step back and look at Kanye for a second. And I mean, I love him, we all love him and everything, but is he just kind of stupid? Is he just like
absolutely,
just kind of like a moron?
absolutely.
Is,
I mean,
he's
I
like
love
some
him.
sort of like
He's kind of like the Smash Mouth of people.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's kind of
He's
like
there, he's lovable and enjoyable, but at the same time,
can
you're
only-
like,
yeah.
God damn, that guy's here again. Fuck.
you only kind of like him.
goddamn Kanye showed up.
Yeah, like you only like him ironically, and it's sort of like he reminds me of like a kid who like just
See,
had
that-
a little too much money growing up, and he's never really like.
Never truly experienced heartbreak.
I don't necessarily know about that. I'm just trying to say like he just seems like a guy who's just been like whenever he's wanted something.
I think the
he's
word
just
you're looking
grabbed it.
for is entitled.
Entitled. Yeah, he's just
Is
been
that
like
the word you're looking for?
I think so. I think Kanye West is privileged.
Whoa. Privilege.
Kanye West is privileged. So yeah,
Hashtag Kanye is privileged.
hashtag Kanye privilege.
Privileged Kanye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's white privilege, so I'm saying Kanye privilege.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of where my
KKK.
Oh.
Whoa.
what? Man, you calling me racist, and now you're trying to plug the KKK on our show?
You have plugged
Little
so
Bear.
many more. Whatever. It's done.
Is
Let's move
Little
past
Bear
it.
Done.
racist?
The episode's
We're dug
over. Yeah.
In.
The episode's over. Thank you so much for listening to our show. We appreciate all the time you've been spending with us. First episode of 2017, and they're only gonna get worse from here on out. Just kidding. We're trying to do better, but don't count on it because we don't really try.
We have low expectations for ourselves.
That's what we would like it if you guys could
Extremely
do.
low.
Just keep your expectations very, very low. Set the bar low, and we'll surpass your
because
expectations
we know the
every
bar
time.
is set low for yourself, and we set it even lower for ourselves.
Yeah, so just meet us somewhere near the bottom. Again, big thank you to A Fistful of Rivers for sponsoring this episode. You can find them at facebook.com/fistfulrivers, all one word. Keep an eye out for their new EP, which is dropping very, very soon. Big thanks to Luca for coming out.
Yeah,
and
thanks for having me,
joining
guys.
the show. Yeah, we'll have to do this again sometime.
Definitely.
Yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week. See you next time.
Catch you on the flip side.